Nassau! Brace yourself for the performance of a lifetime. Prepare to witness the Grammy Award-winning sensation, Lil Durk, live on stage. Join thousands of fans on Saturday, August 31st at the National Stadium. Fresh Entertainment Bahamas is thrilled to bring you this unforgettable night. Gates open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 11 p.m. sharp. Lil Durk, the chart-topping artist, will ignite the stage with his electrifying beats and soulful lyrics. Performing live, Lil Durk.
Back in blood.
Lil Durk.
All my life.
Don't wait. Tickets are selling fast. Visit freshentbah.com. Secure your spot today or get your tickets in stores at Joey's R.Y. Key, Pearson Germain, Fluid Factory, Bundles and Beauty, and Island Spice. Get your tickets now. Brought to you by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas.
Yo, what up? Is the one and only Africa Live, and you are now tuned in to Being Africa Live right here on Discover Music Channel by Playmaster.today. Today's show is brought to you exclusively by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas as they get ready for their Lil Durk weekend in Nassau, Bahamas, August 30th through September 1st, culminating with the Lil Durk performance at the National Stadium on Saturday, August 31st. And today we are introducing you to all of the artists that are opening up for Grammy Award-winning artists from Chicago. Rello Renzano. What's good? What's good? What's good?
Everything good. Y'all know this. They know the vibes. They know how it go. Keeping it wavy.
So we on a wave right now. We're getting ready to go outside and hang out with the big Grammy Award winner, Lil Durk, who won hip hop album of the year in 2023. Right? Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about your music and how long you've been doing it.
I've been creating all my life. I think we're all creators. But to be simple, I took music serious around COVID time. So about 4 years we've been taking it serious. But on and off, but serious like 3 years.
How many projects do you have out?
Now we about to release our first project this same month right there. Can't Escape the Law. Look forward to that.
Can't Escape the Law. So you getting ready. First of all, wow, that's
no, not
amazing.
The law. Don't say the law. Don't put it like that. Can't escape the allure.
Oh, the allure.
Don't put me say can't escape the law.
Listen.
No.
Your accent different. I mean,
yeah, we ain't talking the law.
The allure. Okay. The allure. Okay. So, see, language barriers. There we go. So that take me right into producing and creating in your market and tapping into other markets. How are you able to do that? And what are some of the things that you're working on to make sure that you appeal to a wider population?
Oh, we just being authentic with what we doing, being authentic. I feel I was made for this, you feel me? Anyone who know me, they know. I know how to communicate, I know how to move, I know how to conduct myself. We had enough experiences, been around enough things, saw enough, had too much, learned enough. I think we built for it, we ready, we well seasoned.
What is like the vibe that you try to portray when you're putting out your music, or at least working on this current project?
Authenticity, like I always keep saying authenticity and confidence, because I don't actually write. I don't write my music. I make my own music. I sing my own music, but I don't put pen to paper. Okay. I do the same thing what they do. Sit down, think, rap, pause. So I don't put pen to paper. So it's like authenticity is real feelings, it's real emotions, it's real stories, it's no false stuff in them.
So you do the punch-in type of production.
Yeah, this moving too fast and wavy to sit down and write, that can slow me down.
But doesn't that make it harder when you're performing?
No, because you memorize it, because it really coming from your heart. It's nothing like rush or forced. It's like you actually sit down, take your time in the process and go with your feeling, but you still direct your thoughts, you know?
Got you. Got you. Now, you said authenticity is the main thing behind your music, but as an artist in this climate in the Caribbean and globally, do you feel like you have an obligation to your culture and your fan base to produce content that is going to be more uplifting? Like, do you feel like that's necessary, or do you feel like you're not responsible for how they respond?
Oh, definitely be responsible for them, because if you're in charge of a platform and you're supposed to be a lead on the platform, responsible how they feel. If they pay attention to my music, everything uplifting, everything igniting confidence, you feel me, to let everyone know we going through this situation with you too. You don't be afraid to say this. I know the feeling too. Yes, I fall in love with her too. Yeah, I know she get busy, she promiscuous, but yes, I fell in love too. This happened to me too. Don't be ashamed. We can admit that we make some bad moves too, but keep going, keep your head up. So I do feel an obligation to just fans everywhere and to where I'm from to represent us and represent us well. You feel me? To make sure they like what they like. At the same time, I still have to appeal to a world audience, but I don't never forget where I come from. Where I come from is what made me, and what still making me.
So, yes. Do you feel like you have challenges? Like, are there any real challenges in 2024 producing and creating music and distributing it?
If everyone want to keep it 1,000 with everything and be 100, the only challenge in music is funding, because you could pump your funds this way, but this don't work. It's the same as going to the gym or trying to diet. You don't know what can work until it actually works. You know, so you could pump the funds this way and that way is like learning as you go. I guess if you don't die and you survive, like, and you learn, that's a win, right?
So you're going to be on the big stage with Lil Durk, right?
Yeah.
On August 30th or August 31st. I apologize. You're going to be on the big stage with Lil Durk August 31st.
Yeah.
What is it? Well, first of all, how does being on a stage with an artist of this caliber affect you as an artist? Like, what does that do for you as an artist?
Oh, naturally, if everyone want to be honest with themselves, that give you a boost. That give you a boost and motivation. I wouldn't even say ego, just a motivation and inspiration. Like, hey, that I love it. Durk is a one-on-one, so you just have to admire what he doing as a fan. As just an artist, you got to admire what he's doing. As me personally, as an artist, is to me, I see it as an opportunity to display my talents, to be seen by the world, because he got a fan base watching him and everything too. I'm to represent for my culture, myself. It's an opportunity to do that, because I'm actually getting a full, not a full set, but like a good set to display my talents this time, thanks to Crispin and staff and everyone involved. But I just feel it's a great opportunity to make it happen, to shake something, because you never know watching, you never know who's in the audience, and you never know paying attention.
Right. Now, after all of the adrenaline is gone and that has dissipated, how are you going to leverage your performance now you'll have a product out. So how will you leverage that performance to make sure that project works?
It looked good on the resume. We got a lot to say coming. Like I say, we signed an undisclosed NDA. Can't say too much, but when it comes to the performance, as far as I won't lie and say I'm not looking for the promoting or marketing myself, but I'm more into making sure the venue run right and make sure you put on a good performance so it could be a good show for everybody. You know, I won't be selfish.
Your final message to attendees that have never seen you or have never experienced you before.
My final message would be, let me see. What do I want to say to them? For real. Forget it, shall we forever be on that next shit? Come through and see what we got going on. That's all I can say. We'll forever be on that next shit. Wave Runner Records, Rella Ranzano, we represent the Bahamas, we represent you, we doing this for you. This ain't just about me and my brand. I consider my brand our brand. So anyone out there, just let you know I doing it for us.
I like that. I like that. All right, we'll be back after the break with more. I think we got True 242 up next, all right? It's the one and only Africa Allah. Like I said, this week's episode is brought to you exclusively by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas as we get ready for the Lil Durk weekend, culminating with the return Lil Drake performance. It's a festival inspired performance. So you guys get ready for that. And let everybody know how they can get in contact with you before we get out of here. Just your socials and everything.
Yeah, they can check me out on Instagram at Rello Ranzano. You know, RELLORANZANO. I think it's the same all across all my social platforms. Rello Ranzano, RELLORANZANO. You feel me? Y'all can hit me there.
Attention! Nassau! Brace yourself for the performance of a lifetime. Prepare to witness the Grammy Award-winning sensation, Lil Durk, live on stage. Join thousands of fans on Saturday, August 31st at the National Stadium. Fresh Entertainment Bahamas is thrilled to bring you this unforgettable night. Gates open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 11 p.m. sharp. Lil Durk, the chart-topping artist, will ignite the stage with his electrifying beats and soulful lyrics. Performing live, Lil Durk.
Back in blood.
Lil Durk.
All my life.
Don't wait. Tickets are selling fast. Visit freshentbah.com. Secure your spot today or get your tickets in stores at Joey's R.R. Key, Pearson Germain, Fluid Factory, Bundles and Beauty, and Island Spice. Get your tickets now. Brought to you by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas.
All right, there you go. Hey. Back from the break. Today's show is brought to you exclusively by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas. This is the one and only Africa Allah, and you are tuned in to Being Africa Allah on Discover Music Channel by Playmaster.today. And it is my pleasure, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce Drew 242. What up, Drew?
Hey, what's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? How's the world up there? How's everyone?
Right. So, Drew, you are going to be one of the artists on the return show featuring Lil Durk, right? But before we get into that, I need you to tell us a little bit about who you are as an artist.
Well, I'm an international recording Bahamian hip-hop artist. I also top in other genres, R&B, Afro-pop, pop, whatever it is I feel. I've been doing music for quite some time. I got some new music on the way. You guys keep an eye out, look out for that. It's called 18 Karat Fun. That's a super dope project. Promise you're gonna love it, just like all the others. I'm on social media as DRU242. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever social media is out there, I'm on. And also I'm on just about every streaming platform. Tidal, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, AudioMac. I could go on and on. And I'll be at the Lil Durk concert performing, opening up.
Okay. So you're on all of the streaming platforms. Tell us a little bit about your journey as a Bahamian artist making music. Like, what got you to that point? Why did you do it? What inspired you?
Well, to be honest, I always had a thing for music. You know what I mean? I was very, very young. I grew up just music all around me. My whole environment was basically music. Doing piano classes and different stuff like that. Oh, wow. And then watching TV, you got watching the Cash Money, watching Master P, and all these guys doing their thing, and that there sparked the inspiration with me to want to be vocal with it. But I've been doing music quite some time now. for well over 10 years for sure.
Okay.
You know, yeah. So music, I just feel like it's a thing I have to pursue, and I feel like it's a purpose. You know what I mean?
So you say that you play instruments.
Not too much, but I can play the piano.
Okay,
You know?
just a piano. So do you produce your own music, or do you get people to produce it and then you do the production on it?
Well, me personally, no, I don't produce.
Okay.
I would either have a producer come in and we sit down and we vibe and just create something from chemistry from scratch, something that we both feeling. Or if not, like most cases, I'm in the studio by myself because I also do audio engineering. I mix and master and stuff. So sometimes I love producers send me over beats. Or maybe I might go on a music platform and pull a beat down, purchase it, and I just make the magic go from there, you know?
What messages are you putting out?
I mean, about being a Bahamian artist, I just really hope to inspire other Bahamians who have talents or hidden talents and just want that front guide, you know, somebody to pave the way, basically, you know what I mean? Or someone to give that confidence and reassurance that hey, it can happen, it is happening, and it is possible, you know? And I just tap into music where I feel as though people can relate, you know?
So for you, who was your inspiration locally that made you say, I can do this? Or do you feel like you're ushering in a new generation?
Well, obviously, respect all the guys before my time. You know, you have the Petrino, you know, the Sosa Man, Porter the Poet, all these guys. So me watching them create music coming up was really inspiring for me and made me feel like, hey, I could do this too. Why not? You know, and actually Petrino, he was the only person over here in Bahamas that created my first single, you know, and really put me on that level. And also shout out to Lady Mills. She's the one who really pulled me into doing music, you know? That's my cousin.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's my cousin, by the way.
Oh, okay,
and,
okay.
So like we was really close, and I used to hear her like writing the stuff, and I used to be like, "Yo, that's fire," you know. And even like going like way back to like when radio station and like the hip hop holler and all that stuff. I think she won a competition and stuff, so that really had me motivated. So she really pushed me in pursuing the music, you know.
Wow. Okay, there you go. See, it's all about each one, teach one, and bringing everybody up, right?
That's what
so
it
now
is.
We're in a whole different era of music. Tell me, how are you getting your product out in front of your audience? What are the things that you're doing?
Well, first and foremost, you know, that's 100% correct. Because if you look at it now from back then, it's totally different. Like the only way you get your music out is through hard copies, pushing CDs, or you know what I mean, thumb drives and that sort of stuff. But now, I feel it's so much easier now because we have social media, you know, right at our fingertips, and the internet on the whole, you know what I mean. And it's so easy now. You could create a distro kit or another music distribution company, and you can upload your music yourself, and your music can be distributed to all the streaming platforms such as iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, whatever it is, you know. And you could really do this thing yourself. It's just easy now, you know. It's just really a upload and as simple as a click, you could boost your posts, you know, depending on what your market is or your audience. You could just market and boost your content to hit that region, you know? So it's really easy. I feel like right now there's no excuses.
So primarily, who's your target demographic, and who do you feel are listening, or based on your analytics, who's listening to Drew 242?
Right now, what I checked most recently on my insights be obviously the Bahamas and the United States, also Canada. And I started noticing some countries in Africa. You know, so that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. So now knowing that you have a diverse group of people listening to you, how does that help you with your business and planning your marketing strategy for this next project that you have coming up? Because, let me touch back. Let me go back a little bit. Like, your first project was amazing. I loved, like, I could say about 80% of it, right? I ain't gonna give you the full 100 because, you know, I was a real hip hop head.
It's fair. You know what I mean? I'll take the 80.
So you've done that project. Now you're working on your second project. Now knowing what you know based on your analytics and trials and tribulations, now you know what to do next, what to do for this project. What are you doing differently?
I would say it would definitely be the visuals.
Okay.
My last project, absolutely was missing visuals, you know? And now everything, a lot of content people put out that puts you to interact with your audiences, everything visually, you know? Because, you know, I guess when music started going more viral to like the YouTubes and stuff like that, a lot of people would put like an image and have the audio behind it. But as you can see, that's really like fading out, you know? So for my last project, I really wish I had put out more visuals and did more video. So that'll be the difference between this project now and then. And also, I would say more music. I don't want to say better music, but I want to say better music, if you know what I mean? Right. So, yeah, so it's just really experiences, you know, you go through, and that's be my journey on music and what it's about, you know?
Part of your journey. We recently saw you on the Nila Challenge, the I think is the Better in the Bahamas, something catching vibes in the Bahamas. The Nila Challenge on TikTok. Tell us a little bit about that, because you said initially you had never had TikTok, and that was the first introduction to it. What was that experience like?
It was very interesting, you know, and it made me realize even more so how much I need to, or how important it is to engage with your audience, you know. And I know TikTok is one of a specific outlet that you can engage with your audience. It could be just you being yourself. You could be yourself on the platform, you know.
Right. You
could use it for music. You could use it for whatever entertainment it is, or for venting, whatever it is, you know. And your following, they get attached to that, you know. Right. But with the Nila Challenge, it was so funny because I didn't have a TikTok, right? I know I should be embarrassed to say that, but you know. So Twin them, another Bahamian recording artist, they had hit me up one day, and they was like, yo, did you hear about the Nila Challenge? And I was like, no, not really. And it's like, yo, like, you need to hop on this. We think you could kill it, bro. Like, hop on it, you know? Because they had just released one, you know? So I said, all right, I'll do it. There's like, but it's on TikTok. And it's like, I'm really on TikTok. They say, listen, create one and just do it. So I said, you know what, I'll give it a go. And I created a TikTok, and I went and searched the challenge. I downloaded it, and within 2 hours, it was already uploaded, recorded, engineered, the video, everything was just done in 2 hours. And I uploaded it, and within the span of the first day, it was 5,000 viewers, so that showed me how powerful that platform can be, and just a lot of comments, hundreds of comments, and then I started getting follows, and I was like, yo, I feel like I'm missing out on this social media thing,
That could definitely boost your confidence, that could definitely boost your confidence.
It did. It did.
So did that re-inspire you to do music? Or at least not to do it, but to put it out?
Yeah. So, the point that I was topping on earlier is I know with platforms like that, it is just visuals. That's all it is, just visuals. People need to see you. People need to get to know your personality, and and I feel like that's what create a buzz, and that's what grows an audience. So it really made me feel like, all right, this is something I have to do, and it did inspire me to create more music, to put visuals behind them, and put them out to my audience and to anyone that can become a fan.
Okay, so. Again, you are one of the opening acts for the return Lil Durk show in Nassau, Bahamas on Saturday, August 31st. What are your performance goals? After the adrenaline is over and everything is dissipated, how are you going to use that performance to enhance your value as an artist?
Well, first off, let me start by saying I'm a huge fan of Durk, Oh, wow. So I'm well pleased to be an opening for him for the concert. But most definitely, with this concert, there'd be another one under my belt. I had opened up for a lot of different big artists. Okay. So, every performance is a different experience because there's always a different audience, and but I'm excited to do it. And after this performance, I'm just going to keep going even harder. Like I say, doing better music and more hard work, and just keep going on this journey. So I just feel like this concert is another stepping stone to me getting where I want to be.
Again, the 31st, you will be on the big stage. The weekend of is the 30th through the 1st of September. We will be outside the Lil Durk weekend hosted by Fresh Entertainment.
Most definitely.
I want you to tell people that have not yet experienced your music what you want them to walk away with after they've heard and seen you, or what they can expect.
Well,
if they've never heard you before.
Well, to everyone that's going to be out there, and to even the people that's not going to be there, that won't be able to make it but would like to be there, even so, or anyone that has any interest in it, I would hope that my music and my presence would be great enough to reach you, and touch your music side of your life, and that would spark something that where you would feel inspired, whether you want to do music as well, and that could be a confidence booster, as well as I definitely would hope that people would go out and do some research on, for the ones that don't know me, that who's Drew, you know what I mean? So, and they do a little bit of digging, and they'll get more of what they witness, you know.
All right, so there we go. It's Drew 242, and you are now tuned into Being Africa Live right here on Discover Music Channel. Today's episode is sponsored exclusively by Fresh Entertainment. We're going to go to the commercial break and be back with Joe Capone.
I hold her down, she told me I'm the one. Coming from the trenches, I've been through the mud. Play your ways, I done gave it up. Told me you in love, but I don't think you know this feeling. You know I'm the one. It's moving like I'm G, but he been on the run. Mouth full of gold, 18 karat fun. Tell me that you done, cause I don't think you know this feeling.
Attention! Nassau! Brace yourself for the performance of a lifetime. Prepare to witness the Grammy Award-winning sensation, Lil Durk, live on stage. Join thousands of fans on Saturday, August 31st at the National Stadium. Fresh Entertainment Bahamas is thrilled to bring you this unforgettable night. Gates open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 11 p.m. sharp. Lil Durk, the chart-topping artist, will ignite the stage with his electrifying beats and soulful lyrics. Performing live, Lil Durk.
Back in blood.
Lil Durk.
All my life.
Don't wait. Tickets are selling fast. Visit freshentbah.com. Secure your spot today or get your tickets in stores at Joey's R.Y. Key, Pearson Germain, Fluid Factory, Bundles and Beauty, and Island Spice. Get your tickets now. Brought to you by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas.
Welcome back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas. This is the one and only Africa Allah, and you are now tuned in to Being Africa Allah right here on Discover Music Channel by Playmaster.today. August 30th through September 1st in Nassau, Bahamas, it's Lil Durk Weekend featuring the Return Celebration. Brought to you by Fresh Entertainment. Now today, as I said, today's show is brought to you exclusively by Fresh Entertainment. So I am introducing you guys to all of the opening acts for the live performance of Lil Durk in Nassau, Bahamas. And with me, I have the island boy himself, Joe Capone. Joe!
Yeah. What's good? Everything good with you?
Yeah, man, it's been a while. Last time we talked, it was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So, right? so we free now. Us is free. We outside, right. We doing stuff.
Tell us
a little bit about what you've been doing. What you've been doing since the pandemic, and for people that haven't heard about you, give them a little rundown about who Joe Capone is first.
Joe Capone, Amazon homegrown, aka the Island Boy. A couple hits out there. A few people know. I've been working. I've been dropping like singles. Probably. Off my last album, I've been releasing singles, and off the latest album, I've been like just dropping videos and stuff like that. I didn't really release like no singles early in the year, but I did like say recently about 2 months ago, I put out a single called Too Hype. So that making some moves right now. So I got that in the mix right now.
And are there other avenues that you're looking into to kind of monetize your music outside of streams?
Yeah, I actually looking into what I doing right now. I setting up a merch, some merch. Basically, the song Island Boy, I turned it into a lifestyle brand. You can see I've been wearing my own merch, for a long time. So I decided to just, make it into a real fashionable brand and really just put it out there and try to, bring in some income from another standpoint or another way that I can connect with my audience.
Getting ready to be on the stage with Lil Durk. You're one of the opening acts. As an artist at your level, what is the value of being on a show of that caliber?
You know, I get the main thing is I actually get to network with, artists that, we've been listening to for years. So that's one of the key things, I think, being able to network with bigger artists. And also putting me on a stage, on the big stage, next to a bigger brand or whatever, with other brands, I feel like, that has put me on on another level. That, hey, you on the same stage as, the biggest artist in the world.
As a Bahamian, why did you choose hip hop as a genre to perform? Like, why that?
Oh, that's easy. It's the genre I love. We grew up surrounded by hip hop. Bahamas is a big melting pot. We listen to everything here, but hip hop was that thing that just caught my ear. And I grew up in the States too. Like between like the first part of my life, like say from 4 to like 12 years old, I was living in West Palm Beach. So I was listening to rap from a kid, watching MTV, BET, all of that, highly influenced. You know what I mean? So that always was a thing for me. But as a teen, when I got older, you got more interested in it. Used to rap in school, write the little raps in the back of my book. Be battling in the class and stuff like that. So, it eventually grew from there, a love for just having fun with it in school and actually turned into something when I got out and actually pursuing it.
If you grew up listening to hip hop, then my question now is, who are the top 3 in your book, and how did they inspire you? How did their work inspire you?
Jay-Z, 50, DMX.
Like your top 3 artists?
Right.
Jay-Z, 50, and DMX. Okay.
Yeah. DMX, for his storytelling.
You got to give me some backstory on that.
Yeah, I'm giving you it right now. DMX for his storytelling and, the aggression that he gives. You know what I mean? 50 basically for his like songwriting ability. He really know how to write a hit. You know what I mean? That's where I learned actually how to format songs and learn how to write hits, listening to 50. Jay-Z, really I follow as business acumen to Jay-Z. Jay-Z still is one of my favorite rappers. I know a lot of his music and whatever, but as far as like the moves he make as a businessman, like that's like my mentor. Like, he's the one we look at to say, hey, this is what we got to do next.
What are some of the challenges as a Bahamian hip hop artist that you've experienced working in this industry I've been exposed to you now probably for the last decade and a half.
Right. Well, it's the same small town situation where you have your little moments or whatever, you know what I mean? But you still kind of get pushed to the side sometimes or, neglected for big artists or whatever going on in the moment. But, you got to work past that and just keep, like I say, creating those moments. Because that's what this is all about. Just creating new moments, to be honest with you. So any, like, pitfalls or disruptions or whatever I had over the period of my career, like I say, I just find ways to maneuver around it. I don't let it get to me that much. Since like streaming came into play, we had it forced me to like really to become a entrepreneur and find new ways of making money. So, like I say, I have another merchandise company that is connected to my label, which is called Rebel Leaf, which makes me money like every day, every week, every month. It provides income for the label and throw coupon to do what I do. So like I say, I figured out like the business side of it. I wanted to do t-shirts earlier in my career, but I felt like, at that time it couldn't really sustain what I wanted to do, for a long period. So, I had to find an alternative, a commodity that people buy anyway, so that was a good pivot for me. But now, with the success of that song Island Boy, I was able to, like I say, turn it into a lifestyle brand, and that'll be another source of income. And I shouldn't have to worry about no other hiccups coming. I mean, I guess, it comes, but like I say, I'd have the ease of being able to maneuver better than the average artist. You know what I mean?
Well, that's impressive. That in itself is impressive. Being able to sustain yourself and pay for your art and artistry while finding new revenue streams that's always an impressive, especially in a market like yours. So for people that have never experienced you, because we do have people traveling in from different islands and different parts of the U.S. to participate in this event, for people that have never experienced you, what is it that you want them to know about Dro Capone and your performance?
Greatest show on earth.
Once again, this has been Africa Allah right here. We are talking to all of the artists that are opening up for the Lil Durk event in Nassau, Bahamas. We have decided to turn it into a weekend of activities. August 30th through September 1st in Nassau, Bahamas is the Lil Durk weekend, featuring the Lil Durk event, a festival-style night of entertainment featuring DJs, live performances, and climaxing with the live performance of Lil Durk. Dro, I want to thank you for being a part of this show, and we look forward to seeing you Lil Durk weekend in Nassau, Bahamas.
Attention, Nassau! Brace yourself for the performance of a lifetime. Prepare to witness the Grammy Award-winning sensation, Lil Durk, live on stage. Join thousands of fans on Saturday, August 31st at the National Stadium. Fresh Entertainment Bahamas is thrilled to bring you this unforgettable night. Gates open at 8 p.m. Show starts at 11 p.m. sharp. Lil Durk, the chart-topping artist, will ignite the stage with his electrifying beats and soulful lyrics. Performing live, Lil Durk. Back in blood. Lil Durk. All my life. Don't wait. Tickets are selling fast. Visit freshentbah.com. Secure your spot today or get your tickets in stores at Joey's R.Y. Key, Pearson Germain, Fluid Factory, Bundles and Beauty, and Island Spice. Get your tickets now. Brought to you by Fresh Entertainment Bahamas.